If I could make a wish, it would be that everyone gets a garden at the back of their houses where they can grow their own food and probably exchange with their neighbors from time to time. But I don't know if that wish can come to pass. So it means that we have to go to any legitimate length to get food into our homes. When it comes to meal planning in Nigeria, many factors are to be considered, I have come to understand. One of such factors is the income that comes into the home monthly. We need to put into consideration that meal planning for someone who earns a million naira monthly cannot be the same with someone who earns 30,000 naira monthly. So when we talk of meal prepping or meal planning, some people may easily relate, but not everyone will. Yet, I must mention that regardless of this factor in place, there are some people who, in being organized, can still factor in how to make the most of the lower income and not let the lower income define how they relate with food in the time being. So, let's say a couple earns 30,000 naira and 40,000 naira respectively at the end of every month. This is a possible way to factor in food in a way that they can save costs and also manage the resources that they have been given. Please note that this is a sample template for a couple that has growth and a futuristic mindset. Here, there is no tussle for who should do more or less. They are a team. We don't know who earns what between the husband and wife here. Aside the idea of trying to live with a strict budget, I will advise that they need to consider creating other sources of income to improve over time. It will require some level of discipline. If not, the money ends at the first week of receiving it. So if they earn 30 and 40,000 naira respectively, after removing their tithe, they are left with transport, rent, power, gas, groceries, food, internet, charity, personal savings, and joint savings. This will mean that they have to be mindful that their office is not so far from their home, it's somewhere walkable, so that they don't spend all their money on transport. And it will mean that they are taking their child to a very affordable school where they don't have to owe school fees or struggle to pay school fees. The whole essence of this video is to say that except there is enough discipline, it will be very difficult for anyone to thrive on a low income. So I'll advise that a family in this situation should seek for other sources of income. It's important that you see how you can sit down and think about possible ideas, values, or products you can offer to your community in exchange for getting paid. You'll be amazed about the difference that this can make in your life. But because this may not be as easy as it may be from one person to the other, let me still fall back to the earlier point. Please ensure that you cut your coat according to your cloth, especially here in the city, where there seems to always be an avenue to spend money. Plan around your current income. Don't say, well, it's just little. It can as well finish in the first week of receiving it. That will not be a very good mind or a very okay mindset to be able to make or manage your low income. Be sure that you and your spouse know where each pay goes to monthly. If you can't plan around the little you have now, you may find it very difficult to do so as your income increases. So let's move on to the second aspect of this video. So let's say money allocated for feeding from the two partners becomes 18,000 naira monthly. How then can this be managed for this family? The first option will be to divide the sum by 4 weeks to see what can be achieved per week. Trust that as I try to wear the shoes of this sample family, my heart breaks for anyone in these shoes, as this isn't an easy one to be in. And trust me, there are many lessons in this, especially the need for skill acquisition, financial growth, among other things, so that people do not have to see life here in Nigeria as unbearable. The other option would be to buy food items in bulk for that amount and see how you can meal prep with what you have. If you were in villages, it would have been a lot easier where there is that communal experience and sharing is normal amongst neighbors. But since that's not what obtains here in the city, please do this and also seek other sources of income. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Until next time, bye.